Hi, you beautiful, smart people. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my world. I'm Stenell, also known as Stenell, the Money Therapist. I also have a podcast, No More Excuses, Wake Up, on iTunes and Spotify. Everything that I talk about on this platform, I talk about on my podcast. In my podcast, it is more in depth. I get a little bit more intimate. On here, I give you the enough information so you can really go out there and understand. But if you want more, go to No More Excuses, Wake Up on iTunes or Spotify. So I want to talk to you about any leader, any director, any executives that have to honestly, and it's always going to happen where you have to terminate staff. That's just the bottom line. And you may be watching this video and you might have been terminated from your supervisor, from your superior. But I want to talk to all those that are in place that I know it's not easy, and it is something that we have to do. Deciding when to terminate staff is something because you never know exactly what's going to happen when you hire someone. So when you hire a person, you hire them, and of course people put on their representatives. That's what they do. Of course, we all do that. But when you start to see a representative misrepresent the representative, then there's a problem, because it's important that when you hire somebody that you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your staff. So when that times come that you have to terminate, it's not all about me, Stenell. It's about the company itself and protecting the company and protecting the staff as well, because you have staff that can see. And if one person gets something or another person doesn't get something, or it's not fair, it's just a problem. And with my agencies, I have a lot, because I have a lot of staff that is under me. I'm over a lot of staff. Now, in my school, my teacher, he hires the staff. And also my administrator, Jeannie, she hires the contractors. What I do is I hire the site coordinators and the program aides in the high school. So we all work collectively. We all know our scope, our job, and what we need to do. When it comes to terminating in the elementary school, my principal will definitely terminate whomever he needs to if they're not doing what they need to do, because he is the site coordinator for the elementary school. When it comes to the high school, I myself or my assistant will terminate an individual. So I just want you to know that it's not the best world, but having a heart, sometimes it's hard. And for me personally, it can be hard, because you want to make sure that your business have integrity. You want to make sure that your business have morals, but you have to have integrity and morals as a person in order for that to be a structure for your business. Terminating staff is not the easiest thing to do, but it's something that definitely has to happen if that time do come. And I had to terminate many staff within the last 7 years, because if it's not cohesive for my agency, if it's not cohesive for my staff, if it's not going the way it needs to go, or if there's a problem and it's just not, sometimes it's just not a good match, and you don't know that until later on, or it's just not working itself out. So it's always important to make sure that you have your policies and your procedures, and you are protecting yourself, you're protecting your staff. And with these policies and procedures, you have everything in place, from your warnings and your verbal warnings and your contracts, and all of those things are so needed, because you want to make sure that you are, if this ever do come, that you're hiring, that you're terminating in reasons, and it was communicated in your policies and procedures. That's just a form of communication of everything that you need and that you are implementing in your agency. I have policies and procedures for a second touch. I have policies and procedures for Joy Making a Difference. And that is important for your staff to understand that, to sign that, and to know what they can and cannot do, and to know what the consequences are if they are doing something that they should not be doing. And that way, again, you are protecting yourself. With terminating staff, you just have to just make sure that, you know, you did the best that you can. And for me to not put your emotions in so much, because I know that a job equals an opportunity to take care of families. And that's the one thing for me. I want to make sure that I'm always a vessel to help someone when they come and they work for any of my agencies. But with that said, I also have a position that I have to play as well to make sure that my integrity, my morals, and my agency is not affected in any way. So you don't want no one coming in and just bringing in a negative tone or a negative vibe, or someone that you can't always communicate with, or be offensive, and all those different things that may bring down your own morale. And it definitely can be hard. It definitely can be something that is difficult and hard, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to talk to you, walk you through it, just like I had to talk to me and walk me through it. To all you leaders and you executives, I hope this helped, because this is something that you will have to do while you are running your business, and whatever business that you have. If it's not an agency, it could be an online business. Wherever you have employees and they are not doing what they need to do, and you are paying them, then you do have the liberty to make sure that you're doing it well, not disrespectful, written. Everything is written down and documented. And it does happen. So please subscribe to my channel, and I will continue to bring you content. And again, I also have a podcast, No More Excuses, Wake Up. You can listen to that on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcast. And be the best leader that you possibly can be.